Chord diagrams. These are a super useful tool that every ukulele player uses. It is a two-dimensional representation of the neck of your ukulele. And the top line that you see is the nut of your ukulele. And it's as if you were looking at your ukulele like this. So the vertical lines are the strings, and so the one that is on the right is always your A string, and the one that is on your left is always your G string. Always, always, always. Promise. Then there's circles on them, and the circles tell you where to depress your fingers in order to get the chord that's shown above. So in this case it says F. And so as you can see where the circles are, that is on the E string, and it is between the nut and the first fret, and then you've got the second fret over on your G string, and that's an F. It's easy peasy. Sometimes there will be little numbers underneath, and those are to indicate what fingers you're to use, and most people say that your index finger is 1, 2, 3, and your pinky's 4. So if you see those, that's a guide to help tell you. Of course, not all chords are always played the same, depends on where you're approaching them from. But it is helpful, particularly for a beginning player. That's chord diagrams. Let's talk about chord charts. Chord charts are the roadmap to a song. They don't have all the details, but they do have enough that you can have the lyrics in front of you and when the chords change. And frequently, like this model here, you'll see that the chords are above the lyrics, and hopefully they're well aligned, and you know that this is where you change the chords, right on those words. So it doesn't tell you what the melody sounds like, it doesn't give you a rhythm, it doesn't give you any information necessarily about what to do with your left hand. So this is a very basic chord chart. In fact, it doesn't even say who wrote the Red Clay Halo, which was Jillian Welch, by the way. I do my chord charts a little bit differently. I'm not the only one that does it this way, but I put the chords in the lyrics. I do this for two reasons. It's not somehow kind of floating up there, because I found that that's hard to get it to line up perfectly. And the other reason is it saves on paper, and that's a good thing in my book. So I also try to give you an introduction, a suggestion about what to do with your left hand. I include the chord diagrams with it, and because I'm a stuffy academic, I try to make sure that I know who wrote the song. And in this case, traditional means that we don't know who authored the song. In fact, Streets of Laredo comes from a traditional English folk song called St. James Infirmity. Anyway, long story there. But I put it down as performed by Arlo Guthrie. And I put my name on the arrangement because I stand by my work. A couple other things that you might encounter in a chord chart. In order to save on paper, if there are repeated sections of a song, like a chorus, a bridge, an interlude, what have you, it's frequently noted that it's chorus, and they write it out the first time, but then the next time, they just put chorus. So your eyes have to do this little dance where you do the chorus here, do the next verse, and it says chorus, so you gotta jump up here, do the chorus, and then jump back down here in order to do the subsequent verse. So that is kind of little things to save on paper, and the boring repetition of having to write it out every time. This has tablature here for an introduction. Now, we won't be going over tablature in the New to Uke course, but tablature's fun. Again, it doesn't have all the specifics that written out notation would have, but it gives you a good idea of how to do a melody for the introduction. And I'll do some tablatures in some of my 3 and 4 chord song series. I hope that you found this video useful for your development as a ukulele player. Please hit like and subscribe, and if you have the time, leave me a comment.
I am told that this will spin the math and computer search engines of YouTube so that it will make it easier for other aspiring uke players to find this video. In the meantime, enjoy your uke and thank you so much.